Welcome to this Bruce Cockburn guitar session. We have the thumb pattern, which is just a downstroke pattern. And that happens throughout the songs called States I'm In. And it's a first track for a record called Bone to Bone, which was Bruce Cockburn's 2017 release. And so all of that thumb does, that thumb just continues to go on while the right hand or the left hand and right hand both do some really cool work. But we're using that sort of Doobie Brothers E minor, that minor 7 shape, and we're hammering onto it the same way if we were playing a Doobie Brothers tune, we might do. But we're using the index and middle fingers. Be careful about those strings that we're using. We're using the D, G, and B strings. I'd call it, if we're using 3-string groupings, 3 contiguous strings, string grouping number 1, string grouping number 2, 3, and 4, and so on. So we're on string grouping number 2 with index, middle, and ring fingers, and then we're using fret 7. And then we're hammering fingers 3 and 2 on to their respective frets 9 and 8. And then we're using that index, middle, and ring fingers system to run up and grab the top 3 strings, right? So, or string grouping number 1. And we're going immediately right back to string grouping number 2. Okay? All right, so between that whole operation, we're doing a pickup note here, and then we're sliding from 7 with finger 3 up to fret 9 on the A string, and then dropping the bomb again. Okay? And then we just head down to E minor and just kind of mess about a bit. So the pattern is going to look like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Okay, so if we were to play this really slowly, it's going to look like this. And you can see how the index finger on the right hand picks up that A string a little bit over here. Okay. And then we're headed over to the chorus. Ooh-wee, all the sights I've seen. Okay, C, and then C add 9. And you can open up that major 7 on the B string too. And then G add 9. So we're using the thumb, index, middle, and ring fingers. We're on string grouping, and we're using a 4-string group here. So the 4-string group it's string group number 1, and string group number 2, and string group number 3. We're on string group number 2 again for that C add 9, but we'll add maybe that major 7 in there too if you like. Ooh-wee, all the sights I've seen. Depths of the world in the heart of a dream. Ooh-wee, all the places I've been, each one reflected in the states I'm in. Then what we're doing is something like that. I think it's a B, what is that, a B minor 7 with an added 11th on the top with the open high E string. That's the one right there. Notice how the thumb continues on with that pattern. That's pretty cool. It's a really graceful pattern. I'm really plucking really hard tonight, but you don't really need to pluck that hard. It helps to have fingernails, which I don't have. But maybe I'll work on growing those back, because if you're really into fingerstyle guitar, it's helpful to have a little bit of fingernail bite on the string set. Right? I think I prefer this ladder fingering here. States I'm in. We'll go to the chorus next time, this time around. Okay, so that's the States I'm In by Bruce Cockburn, and it's on his record Bone to Bone. It's a 2017 release, and I wanted to thank you again for watching another live stream session with Jason Carey. So don't forget, we're really working hard to get here on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it really is a lot more fun with company. So thanks again for viewing, and hope you continue to play your guitar and enjoy your guitar and spread peace and kindness within reason, you know. Don't go too far. But happy picking, and we'll see you again next time.